Hey, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. It's Jen from You So Much, and I am here to celebrate this glorious day with you all. I so appreciate you being here and having another day of chocolate for breakfast and or whatever your pleasure is. If you'd rather have eggs and bacon, that's fine too. But I highly encourage you to try a little chocolate once in a while. So today, I'm so excited because I got an extra special chocolate treat. I got myself a chocolate croissant, and I got it from a bakery in Portland called Saint Honore. It's a French bakery, and they have all kinds of yummy treats like croissants and little pastries, little French cookies, and all kinds of goodies. And it's a really great place to go get coffee and a treat. And they actually have like lunch and whatnot too. But I usually go there for the croissants because they're good. All right, I'm gonna take a bite. You can see all the flaky yumminess on my lips. So good. Actually, it's funny. I went there and asked for 1 chocolate and 2 regular croissants because I really like regular croissants too. And they gave me all chocolate. So I guess I have a little extra chocolate for my day. Not that I'm going to eat them all today because I mainly got it so that my daughter could have one too. But what the heck? What the heck? I'll have just a little extra chocolate today. So like I said, Saint Honore is here in Portland, and they have, I believe they have at least 3 locations, one in Northwest, one in Lake Oswego, and one on Division. I've been to all 3. They're all 3 delicious. The one in Lake Oswego's Wi-Fi, though, isn't the best. Just heads up if you want to go and get some work done there. But the one in Lake Oswego is actually usually the busiest because it's got, right in the downtown area of Lake Oswego, and it's a cute little spot, and they've got a really awesome outdoor patio in the summertime. So, and that's actually where I got this one because I was at my Chicks Connect meeting this morning, and so I swung by there to get a little chocolate breakfast so that I could celebrate with y'all. So the first thing I am celebrating today is Shiatsu. And so for those of you who don't know what Shiatsu is, it's a Japanese massage. The reason I'm celebrating that today is there's a gal in my Chicks Connect group who is a Shiatsu massagist. I don't know what you call it, massage therapist, I think. Anyway, basically, the way she describes it as acupuncture that's massaged instead of with needles. So you use your fingertips on certain pressure points in your body. And so the reason why I'm celebrating Shiatsu today is that Tina, that's the name of the gal, and I'll put her contact information, her business information in the description below so that you guys could, if you're in Portland and interested in getting some Shiatsu, can look her up. She is supposed to be amazing. Many of my fellow chicks have gone to her, and I actually haven't tried Shiatsu yet, so I'm totally planning on doing it. And this morning she talked to our group and gave us some little tips on Self-Shiatsu, which was awesome. So we did all kinds of really cool things today to give basically a little bit of love to our body. The way she described it was more love for yourself, something like that. I was like all about that. I'm like, more love, more play, all about giving yourself a little love and play. And specifically your body, it was really great because she really encouraged all of us fellow chicks and all of you. Now I'm sharing this with you all so you can take this tip too, is to really just listen to your body more and take a minute to breathe, right? Take a minute to feel what in your body might be hurting and to really listen to that. And so when you are, at a stoplight, and you're, instead of checking your phone, which you shouldn't have in your hand anyway, for those of you who don't know, I got in a major car accident a couple years ago, and the guy who was driving was pretty sure texting and driving, and so I'm a really big proponent of never touching your phone while you're driving. But anyway, that aside, we could talk about that another time. Instead of like checking your phone when you're in line for something, or when you're at your car or whatever, take a minute to take a deep breath and listen to your body. And she did a really cool thing. She actually did some things, like the first thing we did was stand up and just kind of bounce a little bit, which was super fun. I'm gonna bounce right here. But it really kind of gets your blood moving, and it gets the happy cells going, as she put it. Your cells are smiling, and I love that. That's so true. It's why I love dance so much. I think it's so great for your body. And so I'm just going to show you one of the cool things she did as a self-shiatsu is take your arm and then you tap it all the way down the inside and then come back up on the outside. And do that like 3 times. Just like that. Wait, I'm doing it wrong. Down on the inside, out on the, up on the outside. But anyway, you get the idea. And it just kind of, that was actually one of my favorite things she did. It just kind of feels good. It feels really good. And then she did the same thing with your legs. Start with your bum and go down on the outside of your legs, kind of behind your legs, and then come up on the inside of your legs and do that like 3 times. And it's just another little form of self-shiatsu. So highly recommend it. Highly recommend her, especially if you have any parts of your body that have had any trauma or are aching for whatever reason. Maybe you've been in a car accident too, like I was. That's one of the reasons why I'm considering going to hers. I still have a little bit of aches in my ribs sometimes, especially when I'm stretching. And so anyway, she had all kinds of really cool tips for us. And so I will share more of them on Snapchat, which I will also put my Snapchat in the description below. So for those of you who want more shiatsu, self-shiatsu tips, I will continue doing that. But again, if you're in Portland and you want to see what a shiatsu artist is like, I don't even know if it's the artist, massage therapist. I should look up her business card. But anyway, the point is if you're interested in something like that, I'll make sure to include her info so you can contact her. Oh, looks like we have a couple of comments. Oh, yay, J Rise is here. Hey, Jason. I love it. Trying to watch on the phone, which can be a challenge. I try to do that too, especially when there's not good Wi-Fi. So I appreciate you joining in, even if it's not a great connection and you're only getting half of what I'm saying. You can always go back and watch the replay and celebrate with me some more. Then too, we can extra double celebrate because I'm going to be eating more chocolate croissants. So the second thing I am celebrating today is my daughter. I mentioned her earlier because as I said, I got an extra croissant for her, and she's actually probably going to be pleased as punch that it's chocolate and not regular croissant, because she actually is the one who kind of turned me on to chocolate croissants. She's a huge chocolate fan too. So she's got that same taste that I do. But in any case, one of the things I'm really celebrating about her, though, is that she is your typical teenager. She's 15 years old. And there are definitely times when she's rolling her eyes at me and like just giving me the attitude. And I have learned, though, that is really kind of awesome because she is someone who really expresses herself. And quite frankly, she is a teacher to me in expression. And I have learned that I'm going to start paying attention to her more because I love it that she just speaks her mind and she's not afraid to say what she's thinking to me or to her dad or to anybody, including her friends. In fact, one of her close friends growing up just a few years ago, she broke up with her girlfriend because her girlfriend was basically just not treating her well. And she basically just said, I can't be friends with you if you're going to do this. And I think it's so brave and bold. And there's so many girls her age that would never do that. And so I am just in awe of her ability to express herself. She's very eloquent, wiser than her years for sure. And so the other day I was expressing something to her, which I was proud of myself for, because sometimes I can hold back too. And she was really great at expressing back. And we had this amazing conversation because she's just such a great person who can express herself. So I am celebrating you, Laura, and I highly encourage all of you to celebrate self-expression as well and go out there and express yourself, as Madonna would say. And let's see, the last thing I am celebrating is my internal alarm clock. I decided not too long ago, I used to help out with a Twitch stream with Evan Carmichael. He used to do it every single morning where he would play League of Legends and take business Q&A questions. And now he's only doing it on Fridays. But I decided when I stopped helping him out with that, I did that I subbed in for a while with the main co-host, Rishy, from RishyCup TV. I'll put her link below too, because I highly encourage you to enjoy something in your cup with Miss Rishy. But anyway, Miss Rishy is the host for that, co-host with Evan, I should say. And she's the one who asks the business questions to Evan, and they still do it on Fridays. And I subbed in for a little while when they were doing it every single day of the week. But the point is that when that happened, when I stepped out and I wasn't subbing anymore, I decided I was going to start writing my book more often, because I haven't been very consistent about writing. And I have, since I announced that and kind of made that promise to myself, I have literally woken up almost every day. I should say there's a couple days I haven't because I've been too tired because of dance or whatever, but almost every day my body automatically wakes up at 5, even though I might set my alarm at 6:10 or 6:50. And I have to admit that I haven't really held to that promise to myself of getting up at 5 a.m. and writing, but my body is still like saying, come on, Jen, like, you want to finish your book, get up at 5 a.m. and get writing. And so I am celebrating my internal body clock because this morning I got up and I wrote down a bunch of ideas. It was not even really outlined yet. It was just some fun dialogue and some great brainstorming. And that's the kind of way I love to do it, and then go back and write out a scene. And so anyway, I'm just really appreciative that even though I'm still not as consistent as I'd like to be, I'm becoming more and more so, because my body still wants to. My body still is telling me, get up at 5 a.m. And it gets me up. And so I can just feel that it's going to become a natural habit. I'm going to get better and better and better at it. So celebration for natural body clocks and natural habits that form over time. All right, let's see if we have any more chats in the chat box. Jason, good. I'm glad you still are here with us, even if you're not hearing everything I'm saying. It sounds like you're getting most of them. You're talking about celebrating daughters, a bold expression, and consistent writing. So yeah, you are with me. I love it. I knew you would love that. Listen to your body, because I know that's something that we have talked about in the past, is listen to your body and get those happy cells going. So I encourage you all to celebrate with me this morning, whether or not you're going to have a little bit of chocolate, or you're going to have a hot cup of tea, or you're going to bounce a little bit and get the blood going. That's something I highly encourage you to do. Keep bouncing, people, and celebrate your day. And I hope to see you tomorrow. I put all the times up for the rest of this week, which is basically 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm going to keep to that time at least till Friday. And show date is Saturday, so I think I'm probably going to keep that same time, though, because I've got the shows until later in the day. So anyway, I hope you guys continue to join me every day, whether you're on the replay or watching live. And also, don't forget to write down your fantasies, because words make it real. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.